Alright, Cusco, stay here. Stay here.
Alright, dudes, so I'm finally getting a chance to do this. I actually do my YouTube the way I want to. This is my first guest house. This is Rob. Me and Rob. Oh, this is Rob.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong! Hey, what's up, dude? We got more dogs! There you are. Hey, night you dog. Night you. No, hey, you're tangled in my camera. You're tangled in my camera, dog. Yo, what's up?
Everything's live. Well, this is for you, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magg'z Show, starring Kyle Magg'z. Yep, you'll have to cut that.
Shoot, man. First episode. Okay. First episode actually doing how I wanted to do it. Man, that dog wants that meat real bad.
Oh, yeah, the meat trays. So, right here I've got some duck meat that I smoked up. This is mostly mallards. I've got some teal and some widgeon that I've shot that I made into duck jerky. Some summer sausage that I had made with pepper jack cheese. Got some extra cheddar cheese here and some chicken just so that way you can, have a little meat tray to try here. Look, just kind of fruits of the labor of some of the things I like to do. That's all for you, man.
Oh
it's just, you feel free to sample everything and, even put a little bit of chicken there just in case. I got my boys in here, so let's go, boys. Come on. No, this is Luke and Loki. They got the birds, but they can't have the birds right now.
Go ahead, buddy.
Got my old Tom sweatshirt going, non-typical hat. That's actually who sponsors me is non-typical for hunting. I feel really blessed to be with Drake Waterfowl. They decided to take me on for deer hunting. And it's been so much fun, getting to meet all of the people that are involved with Drake Waterfowl and getting to, just have some of the experiences that I've got to have with those guys. Well, there's a thing called the Cajun Crunch. So if you cripple a duck or wound a duck, you get it down. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to grab the duck by the back of the neck. The neck, kind of goes in your hand here, and then you crimp the bill against the neck. So it's just like the skull sitting right here in your hand. You take a bite right behind the eye, like kind of in the temple. It kills the duck immediately. Like it puts it out of its misery, because when you bite down, you're crushing the skull. And their skull is actually pretty soft.
Interesting. That's good to know.
It's the most humane way to actually put out a duck.
Yeah.
And
I know grandpa over there.
Yeah, you end up ripping heads off, and things get gruesome. Are we still recording? Mm-hmm. So notice how he has gone after the duck jerky first. That's almost completely gone. And then the summer sausage after that. So, I really take that as a compliment to my cooking. So, it's been fun, getting to collect and forage and hunt for all of these different things, everything from waterfowl to upland game to turkeys, which is technically different, I guess, to big game from, deer and elk. It's been great. It's been fantastic. It's been a journey. I'm really blessed to have the opportunities and the people around me.
So what's up, Smokey the Bear up there saying, please eat shrooms?
Well, please have fungi, but be careful, is what it's saying there.
Don't burn down the damn forest.
No, not necessarily. Don't eat anything that's poisonous.
Oh!
Yeah, so I mushroom hunt during certain times of year. So, there's certain mushrooms you can eat and can't eat. I hunt for morels, coral mushrooms, pig ears, boletes, if I can find them. There's all sorts of different types of mushrooms you can find in Washington.
Interesting.
But there's imitators. Can't eat the imitators. They will mess you up.
Will any of them kill you?
I mean, if you eat the wrong mushroom, I'm sure they could. But it's usually like stomach aches and just kind of bad sickness behind most of them.
But shrooms wise, let's say if you're gonna get high shrooms, which ones do you hunt for? Can you hunt for those ones you got high off of in the woods?
Yeah, look for cow poop and what's growing out of it.
Really?
No, I have no idea. No, I've never found anything like that. No, I've never done that. I mean,
that makes sense. Cow poop. I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
yeah.
Have you seen Fantastic Fungi?
Maybe.
It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, with all the illuminated fungi and everything.
Yeah,
that's pretty
dude.
cool.
And it's like, this is death, but it's actually life, and you're like, whoa,
right?
This is crazy. It's in space. And you're like, is this on Ancient Aliens too?
It should be. Some of the things that fungi can do is just spectacular. I mean, just look at morels, for instance. I mean, really, I've got this statue of a morel, and it's just wild looking.
Crazy. Dude.
Yeah. I mean, you think that looks edible?
Hell no. This is what I wonder, man. Is like with dragon fruit. Or this. And it's just like, how many humans had to die? Like, what human goes up to this and is like, I can eat that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, dragon fruit. Yeah, that looks harmless. Come on, man. Like.
Yeah, but I mean, really, realistically, somebody did eventually. Yeah. Somebody went out there and tried it and said, "Hey, this is good. Hey, put this on steak."
But shrooms wise, let's say if you're gonna get high shrooms, which ones do you hunt for? Can you hunt for those ones you got high off of in the woods?
Yeah, look for cow poop and what's growing out of it.
Really?
No, I have no idea. No, I've never found anything like that. No, I've never done that. I mean,
that makes sense. Cow poop. I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
No, go find some cow poop and look for the mushrooms growing out of it.
You're looking for cow poop. Yo, is that grass or mushroom?
I stick with the very edible, very safe, morels, bullheats, stuff like that. I don't get very adventurous with that.
It's a big thing in Oregon, dude. Everyone's like,
well, I mean, how many people have died licking frogs down in Oregon?
Gosh, probably a lot.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Yeah. Oh, you got a book too.
Oh yeah. Actually, I do have a book.
Yeah.
How to identify mushrooms.
Whoa, I've seen something like that before. See if I ate that. For some reason, this reminds me of like a dinosaur book.
It kind of is. The fungi in that book. Some of them. It's just, some of them are mind-blowing. The way that they grow. I mean, some of them are iridescent and just so beautiful. They come in all shapes and sizes, really.
Oh, yeah.
And they're edible, they're not edible, they're dangerous, they're mystic, they're what they put in movies, they're mystic. They're psychedelic, Even the safe ones are psychedelic,
This one, it looks like a penis, and its name is Phallus, dude. Isn't it? Is that Phallus?
Phallace.
Phallace thing, man.
Phallace. That's French.
Phallace.
It's French.
El Dico in Spanish.
Oh man.
Learn about mushrooms today. That looks like it. It looks.
Fucking funny. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna see if anyone's name's ass
Get 'em,
cheeks.
boys, get 'em.
Oh no! But what would you recommend? Like, do you just eat them raw or like wash
No, don't eat them raw. No, never eat them raw. No,
Ooh,
no.
So,
So,
you're whipping up some recipes, man.
and what you need to do, if you want to just good morel, if you go out and find some out in the woods, you need to look for water first. You need to find a water source, but it needs to be in the right temperature zone. So, roughly 50 degrees out, on average, give or take.
Like Portland almost.
Yeah, Portland would be a good area to, not Portland, but, around Portland, the woodsy stuff, And then you start low, so you start at like 1,000 feet, and then you work your way up from there.
Nice.
Find your mushrooms, and then you start with that, morel, and then you do garlic, butter, a little bit of salt, onion if you want to, salt, pepper, nice. Very, very basic, very general. It's very good. It's steak topper type mushroom.
Damn that.
Yeah, that.
I've seen that on steak.
Yeah. It's very good. I mean, I tell you what, that's one of my favorite things to go and find.
Oh, I see it up there.
Yep, top right. Yep.
So which one's your favorite out of those, you think?
Out of those, I've only found morels out of those.
Wow.
So definitely morels. Here we go. Luke, we got the 6-month-old little bird dog protege here. Woo. Yeah, that's my boy. And then Loki boy, come here, my little sausage link. I'm not going to pick him up because he's a little thick. But
too seasoned this bitch.
They are very seasoned dogs. I'll tell you what, man. They are excellent hunting dogs. Luke is 6 months old, and he has already got goose down. He's got ducks. He's got pheasants. And he almost ate a quail the other day accidentally. Well, we were trying to do some training, and he just loves the taste of quail, which I can't blame him. Quail tastes really good. Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't want to give it back to Dad.
No. Luke is only like 6 months old, right?
Yeah, Luke is 6 months old, wow. And he is mostly lab. He's his dad is a papered purebred lab, but his mom is mostly black lab, and then a little bit of chow. So
really?
He's got a bit of a wild streak in him, needless to say.
But dude, he's freaking. What book do you train him by?
I use Water Dog by Richard Walters. So he's got actually 3 or 4 different books. There's Game Dog, Bird Dog, Family Dog, and Water Dog, and maybe 1 or 2 more actually. But I mean, I've used those steps with Loki first. I got him when he was 7 weeks old, and trained him till about 2 years old. 2.5 is when he really started to shine. Oh no, that's for you, buddy. That's for you.
I mean, I wouldn't offer it if I knew you can take some.
But that was kind of the blueprint, and I've just been going off of that. He's got that natural instinct. I mean, really, everything that I've taken him out to do has just been like first instinct, first go. He's just been really just really exceeded expectations.
That's good.
By a long shot. It's been amazing.
It's so hard training animals.
Mm-hmm.
No, I need to read more.
What's that?
I need to read more about it, but.
Well, I'll tell you what, that book, really helped a lot, but training Loki before Luke was massive, because Loki was the golden boy, and Luke was, he should have been named Loki. Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, he's a little shit, but he actually has got a goose before Loki. Loki still hasn't retrieved a goose.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow, 6 months old.
Yeah.
Prodigy dog.
Absolutely. Yeah, just a stud.
And is it from the book, or what do you think it's from?
Well,
just because of him, obviously, but... Obviously, he's above.
Training, plays a part in it, sure, but it's he was a good-natured dog. I got really lucky. Yeah, a friend of mine came to me and he said, "Hey, I got 2 dogs pregnant and I've got a big litter." And Luke was the one that came and sat on my feet.
Nice.
He followed me around out of the 17 dogs that were there, and we just had that connection. So sometimes you just connect. I'm sure you feel the same way about Cusco. Cusco seems to be a very, very, happy dog and just such a well-natured dog. And you guys have, just a unique connection. And it's just sometimes that's all it takes. And you've got a golden dog.
100%. It took me 3 years to find Cusco. I got because I got attacked by that dog.
I remember. That was a rough time. And you had that German Shepherd down in Arizona for a while too that you ended up having to let go. And I remember after that time you really wanted that connection again.
Yeah.
But you just never did quite pair up like you have with Cusco.
No.
Cusco has been
that
a
dog,
whole different
man.
ballgame.
Yeah, we used to get each other. I mean, I've been bitten. I got scars, but that's because I was reading situations wrong.
Yep.
And I was afraid that he was going to bite me, and then I was going to get PTSD again. And I had to get rid of my dog. And thank God, man, I got over that crap.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily crap, you go through things.
It makes you strong.
It does, but I mean, situations do happen. It's everybody. Sorry, I want to rerun that.
No, you're good.
I don't know how this works. But yeah. Yeah. But no, it's just like, everybody has different situations happen. It's just like I've been bit by a dog before too, and it kind of, it took me back a little bit. It's just one time I had a badger get between me and in the truck.
Oh man,
the nastiest, kind of like oh crap moment that I've had. I was walking back down this slope in some thick sagebrush back to my dad's truck. We were deer hunting, and I happened to see just a flash of this wattle in the sagebrush, and I stopped and I looked and it kind of looked like a skunk or, I'd never seen anything that big, waddle like that before. No, it's a badger.
Dinosaur?
And it was like running at me at about, 20, 25 yards away maybe.
Oh, dang.
Well, I didn't know there was a hole between me and it, so it dodged down, and I never seen it again. So I almost hit a porcupine out here once.
What? I didn't even know we had those.
Yeah, about as big as you.
Wow, that's a big ass porcupine.
It is a big porcupine. So I was working graveyard for the school district, and I was driving out to my shift, and this porcupine had to be probably about this big. I mean, just huge. I didn't know we had them either until that night. I just about ran it over. But, wow. Yeah. And then I just heard recently we had a bunch of different porcupine attacks on dogs. They get quilled. I don't know how that, how you want to call that. Yeah. But
dinosaur kind of
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn things.
Yeah. Freaking, I can totally see Cusco.
Oh yeah!
Freaking just wham!
Yep, right in the face, and it's just like it happens in an instant.
Yeah,
you got 10 of them.
And dude, it hurts, dude. I've had a quill, but it was either that or one of those poison the pufferfish. One of those, because I used to have one of those as a kid.
Yeah.
And hanging on my wall though, the poison's in there.
You still quilled it?
Oh yeah,
no
it hurts
way.
like a bitch, dude. Yeah, but dude, how'd you make this elk? Is this elk right?
That's deer, actually.
This is deer. If that tasted Really good.
So the deer meat that you had was summer sausage, and that was done.
Summer sausage.
That was done by a butcher. Actually, I was gonna have me and my friend Jake butcher it ourselves, but the temperature was just too hot this year to handle it ourselves.
Totally.
So,
what's the optimum like deer hanging temp? You think?
About 40 degrees is about ideal.
Fridge temp.
Yeah, about fridge
Makes
temperature.
sense.
And it turned out really good. You know,
Nice.
The butcher said it was a good-looking deer.
Nice.
Yep.
Is it one of the ones out there?
No, I don't have that one back yet, unfortunately.
Nice,
But that
okay.
one is to be coming. I don't know if you can see these ones above us on your camera.
Yeah. So if you want to point them out, and then later on, we can get close to them.
So I've got a 3x, or actually technically a 4x6 right here, non-typical 4x6 mule deer here. Another 5x5, technically non-typical mule deer here, 4x4 typical. Another oddball, all mule deer here shot in Washington State. All of them have been, kind of corn-fed, grain-fed mule deer here, close to the Snake River, I guess you could say, general area.
Yeah.
So,
What about that metal one? That one's sick.
the metal one, that one is a non-typical mule deer. So that front tine on the left-hand side, if you're looking away, towards the camera, is actually shot off. It should have 2 coming out right there, and then it would be a 3-4 point by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be a 4x6. And that one, my sister actually should have taken home. So me, my dad, and my sister Kiana were all out deer hunting. And this nice big buck, jumped up and started prancing over the top with a bunch of does. And we all missed our first shots, and we ended up running over the top of this hill. And they didn't go far. They went down into this valley, basically, and they looked back at us because they didn't know what we were. And my dad shot, his gun jammed, but he shot off that antler.
Dang.
That tine there. And then my sister shot, her gun jammed. And she hit it, and she blew out its back. And my gun was fine. So this deer jumps up and starts running away with a blown out back, and I hit it again in the neck and dropped it.
Dang, man.
Yeah, just a tank of a deer.
Yeah. Wow. That's why it has the stinking iron skull.
Yeah, it was. It was an iron skull, man, for sure.
Dude, man. So this is your hot sister, right?
What's that?
This is your hot sister, right?
What do you mean? Goofball? Oh, my sisters are ugly. No, no.
We're Muslim. We're outside of this house.
Whoa, no. Actually, a national champion in casting kids, and she fished tournaments with me, and she's hunted with me, since I was young. And then Jory, she's always been a crack shot, and she did casting kids too, and won some money there. And we've all just done outdoor stuff growing up.
Nice.
That's just kind of been our thing.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
My dad got us into it, before I could even remember.
Yeah, totally. That's the way it should be, man.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna actually take the show out to the blinds.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a duck hunt planned here pretty soon. We're going to go out and hopefully shoot some ducks and do some BSing and have a good afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a little cooking segment if we do a good limit or, get a couple ducks here early in the day.
Thanks for being on the show, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, my man. Hell yeah.
The meat was
I've been waiting for it.
delicious.
I'm glad that you enjoyed my meat.
Yeah. It's like, just stinking pizza's on my mind. You know, when you got pizza on your mind and you're like...
Yeah, it's that time.
Yeah.
It's that time. All right, guys. Thanks for the Magg'z show. It's been great. You guys all have a good night.
Don't eat any mushrooms.
Don't eat any
might kill
poison
you.
mushrooms, and have fun out in the wilderness.
Definitely. Have fun in the wilderness. And we're going to be going out and shooting some birds and crap.
Here very soon.
You hear very soon.
Very soon.
So, dude, we get
Well, you cut the scene right there, and this is when they're like talking back and forth, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know, great, yeah." And then you know,
break.
Yep.
And then we smoke.
Hey, Cusco. Attack him! Don't be dumb. What's up? Cusco, you be nice. You be nice. You good boy. You good boy. Oh. Yeah. You good boy. You good boy. You good boy. You good boy. Loki. Loki. Cusco. Get him. What are they doing? What are they doing? You get him. It's okay. He's the ref. No, Cooper, get off. Yeah, that's a good boy. You the ref though?